Keanu Reeves is back in action as John Wick and has to kick some major ass. Here's my review for John Wick, Chapter 2. Hey guys, how are you? John Wick Chapter 2 is the sequel to the 2014 smash hit John Wick and follows on from where the last movie left off. This time, however, John Wick is drawn out of retirement, not because they kill his dog. The dog luckily survives the movie. This time he is called out of retirement because he has a debt he has to pay. I'm not going to go into too many specifics about the plot of the movie because I enjoyed finding out everything as it unravelled, and the movie actually moves along at a very nice pace. The plot isn't overly complicated. John Wick has a debt he has to pay. Keanu Reeves absolutely excels at action films, and two that come immediately to mind are Point Break and Speed from earlier in his career, and this film is no exception to the fact that he absolutely is brilliant in this genre. He does a lot of the stunt performances himself, and you can just see he is very comfortable in this sort of role. Some people make comments about the fact about his acting style and how he's very wooden, but in my opinion I couldn't disagree any more. In this movie he is absolutely fantastic, and it is a true return to form for him. We also get to see deeper into the world where John Wick lives, and the mythos behind the Continental and the organisation which he used to work for is explored deeper, and we see new facets, and it's expanded so much more, and you start to get a better picture of what this world is actually like to live in. Ian McShane's manager makes a reappearance from the first movie and gets a slightly bigger part, and the villain of this piece is absolutely probably the weakest part of the film. The villain is entirely forgettable and doesn't really give John Wick an equal to go up against. There is a henchman, however, played by Common, who is more than an equal to John Wick, and we see him popping up from time to time, and there are a couple of good sequences where the two of them are interacting with each other. The fight scenes are where this movie absolutely excels, and Keanu Reeves did a lot of the work himself, as much as he absolutely could, and you can tell there's lots of nice wide shots. The movie isn't literally stuck in your face with extreme close-ups and shaky cam, and the fact that you get to see the wide shots is so refreshing because Hollywood has a really bad habit these days of doing everything so up close. It makes it claustrophobic and you can't really see what's going on. But a lot of this is done in camera, and there's as little CG work as they can get away with. The performances are okay, but you don't really go to see this sort of film for performances. You go to see the action, and given the slightly longer runtime, we get 3 big action sequences in here. Where this movie really excels is in the action, and the action is absolutely fantastic. It's not afraid to show blood splats, and when people get hit you see blood flying. When people get shot you get to see the blood, and it really ups the ante. In fact, I was with people that were hiding. The movie makes absolutely no apologies for the fact that it's in the true vein of the classic 80s action movies, in that they were wall-to-wall action from start to finish, and they just went full throttle, and this movie did. It's nice to see Laurence Fishburne back on the screen with Keanu Reeves. They haven't acted together since the Matrix series, and this is a welcome return. I thoroughly enjoyed John Wick Chapter 2 from the beginning to the end. It builds on what we got in the first film and sets up this larger world in which John Wick lives in. The movie is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to give John Wick Chapter 2 4 out of 5. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Leave down below what you thought of the movie if you've seen it. Why not let me know what films you're looking forward to this summer? We've got some big movies coming this year. And while you're here, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I'll see you next time for another review. Bye.